All right, Illini fans, here we go. Here we go. This is either going to be a blowout by Houston or a Illinois win by some miracle. So we're going to see. All right. It goes without saying what Illinois needs to do to win this game. It goes without saying. So they're already getting it. They're already getting into Kofi. They're going to try to get Kofi riled up, try to get him out of his game. So it's going to be a little. We're going to get. It's going to be. I guess you can call this. This game will have a H rating. It's going to be a hood rating. Houston, a hood team. They're going to bring that hood mentality to the game. So it's important that the Illinois players who are not hood, they're going to have to keep their composure. Don't let them get into their head and play your best basketball. So that's what's going to have to happen. We're going to need Plummer, Frazier, Kofi, other people. We're going to need everybody. Everybody's got to do something today. And we'll start right there with a bad pass. We started off with a bad pass from DeMonte. Get him out the game. So DeMonte turns the ball over and then plays bad defense. Get him out the game. Get him out of the game. He offers nothing to the team. That's a bad shot by Plummer. That's the type of shot you take when there's 1 second left on the shot clock. Wide open. Thankfully, he missed it. Illinois got the bright orange uniforms on. Don't be scared, Coleman. Don't be scared to make a move to the basket, Coleman. Don't be scared. Wide open, Plummer. Plummer, follow your shot, and you got a great opportunity to get the rebound. I'm just gonna tell you right now, Plummer, you're not Reggie Miller. You're not Ray Allen. You're not Steph Curry. I'm here to tell you, follow your shot. Follow your shot. Classic basketball. There goes Trent Frazier playing that wonderful brand of basketball. Get him out of the game. All right, I tell you what. Listen to my words carefully. If Brad Underwood chooses to play DeMonte and Trent Frazier, if they're going to be worthless, if he's going to play them, they're going to get blown out. They're going to get blown out. There you go. If you're not going to contribute in this game, you have to be on the bench. You need Trent Frazier to contribute. You need DeMonte Williams to do something because you're not playing Chattanooga. DeMonte gets a steal. That's a contribution. Now go to the rim, make a layup, and that's too bad. Too bad. You get the steal, but, you do that. Yeah, DeMonte has got to, but then again, DeMonte has no experience driving to the rim with players around him. DeMonte, he never drives to the rim with people down there, so he's not used to that. When you're in the tournament, you don't want to do things that you don't do. If you never go to the rim, don't go to the rim in the tournament. If you don't shoot threes, don't start shooting threes in the tournament. This isn't an experiment. Do what you do best in the tournament. I'd rather have the freshman, honestly. I hope Brad is willing to play the freshman. That's what I'm hoping. But offensively, we cannot have what we had last game. This is not Chattanooga. If you have the same kind of performance offensively in this game, you're going to get blown out. You're going to get blown out by 20, 30 points. So somebody, anybody, has got to step it up. So, already Illinois is 2 for 6 from the floor. So we're already going the wrong direction. We already have 3 turnovers in the first couple minutes. That's, like I said, a turnover is a turnover in any sport. In any sport, a turnover is a bad thing. It's a negative. It's bad, especially in a tournament, especially in a playoff game. And here we are with 3 turnovers already, 3. And that's without Mr. Turnover in the game. You don't have Mr. Turnover in the game, and you've already got 3. Wow. Dang. If if Houston had their full team, if Houston would have their full healthy team, they would be they'd be what, 20-point favorite over Illinois? Probably like a 20-point favorite over Illinois. Um, well, if you're a Houston fan, I didn't know you're missing two key players. That makes a big difference. It's a big difference. There goes a foul, I guess. Well, okay. You put Granderson out there. What I would do, I would tell my players, I'm gonna put you out there. You got 5 minutes to show me reasons to keep you out there. You got 5 minutes to make something happen. If you can't do anything in 5 minutes of play to make me have to keep you in there, you're going to the bench and you're staying on the bench. This is a do or die game. So if you can't contribute to me winning, I can't have you out there. So I'll give Jacob Granderson 5 minutes. If he can't contribute, he's got to go to the bench and put a freshman in the game. And that goes for anyone on that team. I don't want to see what happened last game. I don't want to see a bunch of players be absolutely useless for an entire game. All right, for Cabello, no turnovers, no missed layups. All right, you just can't shoot. That's all. You were open, but he just can't shoot. That's just a fact. Cabello can't shoot. That's a problem. Maybe he'll work on that in the summertime. Maybe he'll dedicate himself to shooting a 3 in the summertime, and we'll see if he does or not. Wow, that's an ugly, terrible shot. Well, Houston is just more athletic. They're faster, they're quicker, and all that. Like I said, um, so when it comes to that kind of stuff, Illinois is at a huge disadvantage. Illinois, as we know, Illinois gets they get like they get Bryant Gumbel type dudes at Illinois. If you know what I'm saying, Illinois they never get players from the hood for the majority. They usually get those kind of players that you know like you know what I'm saying. Where Houston is a hood team. Illinois is like a Bryant Gumbel type team. So as far as speed, quickness, athleticism, Illinois is just not going to match up to them. But Illinois has Kofi, and that ought to make a difference. There goes a missed layup for him already. So nice start for him. Houston, 0 field goals in the last 4 minutes and change. Thank you for keeping Illinois in the game. I appreciate that. Nice block by Kofi. All right, let's do something positive. Coleman, you have to be aggressive with that ball. You have to believe in your ability, Coleman. You should when you did that pump fake, you should have took it to the rim. You got to believe in your ability. Now, clip that. Kofi knew what he was going to do with that ball before he caught it, and he did it. Clip that video and let him watch that over and over again. That's the difference between catching the ball and not knowing what you're going to do versus catching the ball already knowing what you're going to do. That right there is something that we don't see from Kofi. Catching the ball, knowing already what you're going to do. Jacob Granderson, we've seen enough. It's time to go to the bench for the rest of the game. Would you agree with that, Jay? Jay, would you agree that Jacob Granderson has nothing to offer this team and he deserves to go to the bench? Because I have already seen enough to know he has nothing to offer. Put RJ Melendez, put him in the game. Give him a chance. Oh, yeah. On Twitter, nice defense. He got lucky. On Twitter, yeah, a lot of people talking about Curbelo being basically the greatest defensive point guard in the country. Curbelo, he plays hard. He plays hard on defense. He tries his best, but he's not a good defender. That's just crazy talk. So for the people on Twitter saying that Curbelo plays great defense, that's just nonsense. That's nonsense. He plays hard. He tries his best. He's not a good defender. Get out of here with that stuff. I want to know, what basketball are Illini fans watching? I just don't understand where they get this stuff from. Every game Illinois plays, it's something crazy that comes out of the game. You know, Curbelo, Plummer scores 26 in the game. Go to Twitter. He's the greatest three-point shooter in the country. He's a star. He can carry Illinois to the Final Four. That's the kind of crazy stuff. Trent Frazier hits a game-winning jump shot. He's the greatest guard ever. Retire his jersey. every game Illinois plays, they come up with something. Well, Illinois, like I said, 30. Well, Houston ain't doing much better. Thankfully, Houston is playing just almost as bad, but Illinois with 4 turnovers, and they're being out rebounded very badly. That's no good. Yeah, so oh man, yeah, but Illinois fans on Twitter, and then Cabello played a bad game last game. You had those morons on Twitter talking about the plus minus. His plus minus was 18. Take that nerd stuff and go home with it. Nerds come up with stats because they got nothing going on in their life. When you're a nerd, you don't have a girlfriend. You can't get a woman. You don't have friends. You have nothing going on in your life. So you sit at home on your computer and come up with some kind of stats for a game. That's how these stats get created by frustrated virgins. Frustrated virgins come up with stats. Plus minus stat. That's nonsense. Plummer got hot for a little bit when Curbelo was on the court. That had nothing to do with Curbelo. That was Plummer. So that's like playing with Michael Jordan. That's like playing with Michael Jordan and having a plus minus in the that's 30. That means you're a great player? No. You were on the court with Michael Jordan. That's why you had a plus minus that was good. I don't understand this. I just don't understand people. It doesn't makes no sense. I don't want to know what your I. All you have to do, look with your eyes at the game. That's how you know if someone had a good game or a bad game. With your own eyes, you have to say he played a bad game. I don't want to see your nerd stats that try to justify something. Watch the game and see. And then you have former Illini Myers Leonard. Meyer Leonard's tweeted that the average fan who watched the game wouldn't see what Illinois was, how good Illinois was or whatever, and that Chattanooga was just a really good team. Myers Leonard, he went to Illinois, good for him, but he's not very bright. He's not a bright guy, and he sucked in the NBA. So really, he doesn't know. He doesn't really know what the hell he's talking about. Um, so Illinois sucked last game. Chattanooga's not a good team. Illinois just sucked. And there goes R.J. Melendez. Finally, Brad Underwood. Finally, 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 finally. Finally, Brad Underwood gets it. Finally, we've had a breakthrough. Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it now. I get it now. Brad being one game away from the Sweet 16, Brad Underwood is desperate. He's desperate. He's like, you know what? I'm so desperate, I'm going to put the freshman in the game because I'm so desperate to win. It's a shame. It's a shame Brad Underwood couldn't come to this conclusion in the last game. Even if RJ fails, I'd rather give him a chance. Give Luke Good a chance. Well, just bad defense. That's all that is. All right, give the ball to RJ and get out of his way. That's the offense. RJ, make yourself available. Cut to the rim. All right. RJ has to make himself available by moving without the basketball, moving yourself in position to be a scorer. So RJ's got to be aggressive. He's got to cut to that rim. He's just be aggressive. RJ, you're not being RJ. You have to be aggressive. That's a bad pass, but RJ, you have to be aggressive. It's not going to come to you. You have to be aggressive. What in the world was Alfonso Plummer thinking? Illinois sucks. In big capital letters. In big capital letters. Man. Because Illinois is not they're not athletic. Illinois is not they're not athletic. They're not an athletic team. They're not them type of players. Illinois always turns the ball over. That's nothing new. That's nothing new. It's not anything new. RJ, you come on, oh gosh, Illinois is gonna get blown out, folks. And this ain't no shock to me. RJ, be aggressive. Oh gosh, we got Coleman Hawkins shooting threes now. Oh, this is really bad. If I was head coach, I promise you, this would not be happening. Because being aggressive offensively would be something I would beat into my players' heads. I'm telling you, dude, that would be something I would beat into my players every single day and night. You have to be aggressive to score. Everyone must be aggressive to score. Want the ball. Oh, gosh. We are going to get blown out, folks. Call your family and friends. Let them know the season's over. This is so pathetic. And they're lucky. Houston's playing like crap. If Houston was playing decent, they'd be up by 25. But they're playing like crap. So Illinois is getting lucky. Man, like I said, they better hope Houston doesn't start playing average basketball because oh my gosh, what is Coleman Hawkins? You know what? At least he's trying, I guess. At least he's trying, even though he has no chance, but he's trying. I'll give him that much. This is what happens when you can't get Kofi the ball. When Kofi's getting shut down, this is what happens. You got to rely on these people. RJ, move. Be aggressive. Oh my gosh, my man. You're just, come on, RJ. RJ, go. Why didn't you drive to the rim? RJ, man, dude, you have no aggressiveness. Wow. Wow. All right. In practice, every time a player gets the ball, they have to be a scoring threat. Every day we're going to drill this into the players. Everyone must be a scoring threat on the court. If I catch you standing around in the game, you're going to the bench. If you get the ball and you don't aggressively try to score, you're going to the bench. I'm tired. I'm so sick and tired of Illinois basketball players. They are the most pacifist, cowardly, scaredy cats I have ever seen in basketball. Illinois basketball players, they're just never aggressive. They never look to score. They're timid. They're shy. They're just so lackadaisical. It drives me crazy. You just watch them. They just stand there. They're just out there for no reason. I oh my gosh. I just can't take it. All right. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. What's this stuff? All right. So, Kofi with a big 0. Is that right? No way. Kofi has 0. No. Why is this not? What to say? All right. Kofi's got 2. Coleman's got 3. Frazier 2. Plummer 0. Williams 0. Corbello 0. Jacob 0. That's a lot of zeros. It's a lot of zeros. Um, we got work to do. What's this? Kelvin Sampson is a piece of garbage. How he has a job still, I don't know. His knees must be awful bruised. That's all I can say. Obviously, he doesn't have the budget he had at the other schools, so he buys his recruits now with like little Caesar vouchers, things like that. All right, who's going to be aggressive and score? Who's going to do it? All right, that's all right. Can't buy a bucket. That's nothing new. Houston is playing like crap. Illinois is there. Illinois, you have a chance. They're giving you the chance to come back, but you won't take advantage. That's a foul. Yeah, Houston is playing terrible, but Illinois is just a little worse. They're just a little worse. But, you know, they're giving you a chance. It's like they say, so you're saying there's a chance. All right, you got here's a big thing too. This is something that doesn't get talked about a lot, but you have a bunch of seniors on this team. You do. So Trent Frazier, Plummer, Williams, Granderson. Is this how you want to end your career? Is this how you want to end your career? like this. Obviously, you don't. So, what are you going to do about it? You've got to do something. If you get back in that game, you have to do something. This is it. This is your last game for. This is your last basketball game, and this is how you're going to go out. You can't go out this way. And on Twitter, they're giving Trent Frazier excuses that he had pink eye. So he had pink eye, so that's why he can't make any shots. But here's the thing about that. I've already showed you Trent Frazier's scoring output throughout the season. Trent Frazier scoring 0 or 2 points a game is nothing new. He does that plenty of times throughout the year. He's just in a bad funk right now. Are they saying that's a flagrant? How is that ain't no flagrant? That's just a foul to make sure he doesn't dunk. If they give that a flagrant foul, wow, that's crazy. Flagrant? Wow, that's a flagrant? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. This is why when people try to tell me that modern players are so much better than players like in the 90s, 80s, 70s, whatever, I have to tell you, get out of here with that crap. Basketball today is so soft. I'll put it this way. Men's basketball today is equivalent to women's basketball for a fact. If you are old enough to have watched basketball in the 90s, the 80s, or whatever, that right there, that would have been a normal foul. Normal. A hit to the head would have been a normal foul. But in today's soft, sissified, female basketball game, that's a flagrant? That is insane. Dude, oh my gosh. In the 1990s, the 80s, oh my gosh, dude. When you look at, I mean, look no further than Michael Jordan. When you look at what happened to Michael Jordan on the court, when you just look at what Detroit Pistons did to Michael Jordan, if you did that in today's basketball game, you would be kicked out of the league. You'd be gone. But that was basketball, though, so it's not a problem. I don't know what he's supposed to do. Were they supposed to let Kofi dunk the ball? You know, I tell you, this softness doesn't make sense. That's like when who was that? When the Bulls were playing. The Bulls were playing a couple nights ago against the Utah Jazz. What's his name? Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell caught fire. He scored like 26 points in the third quarter. Or whatever quarter it was. Third quarter, second quarter, whatever. He caught fire. Did he get fouled one time? No, he didn't. They allowed him to be on fire shooting his threes like it wasn't nothing. All you had to do was hard foul him, and that breaks up his rhythm. That puts out that fire. But no one does that today. And if you did do it, they'll probably give you a flagrant. But basketball has changed tremendously so. Back in the day, if a player would have been hot, a hard foul, That helps that problem. Um, but like I say, soft, sissified men's basketball. That's really female basketball. Um, but you take those stars from the 90s, 80s, 70s, you put them in today's NBA. Are you kidding me? Where you can do anything you want to do offensively? Oh, it's not even funny. Not even funny. What would happen? But overall, I just don't have much respect. Not much respect for the modern basketball player. I don't think too highly of him. And I put it this way: how bad is basketball today? Really? You have MVP. How do you say his name? The Milwaukee Buck player. I can't. However you say his name, I don't even care how you say it. He was MVP of the NBA and can't make a free throw, can't make a 3-pointer, can't make a mid-range jumper. All he can do is dunk. And he was MVP of the NBA. That says it all. That just says it all. Um, Illinois doesn't. To set a pick takes commitment, and Illinois never sets good picks. They set like lackadaisical picks, and Illinois is going to get blown out. I mean, that's all there is to it. So, um, and that's with Houston playing bad. Houston is playing terrible, and they're still blowing them out. Like I said, Houston is just too athletic. They're just too much. Like I said, Houston hood players, aggressive players, athletic players. Illinois, the Cosby Show players, Brian Gumble type players. That's Illinois athletes. The players on Illinois are corny. They're corny dudes. They're just corny little dudes coming from Brian Gumble land, coming from the Cosby Show. They're just corny, unathletic, non-aggressive. I'm sick of that. I'm tired of that. Lower the academic standard if you have to. I want hood players on my team. I want aggressive, athletic young men to be on my team to help me win a championship. I'm tired of these corny players that Illinois gets. They're not aggressive. They're not athletic. They're just corny, and it really hurts the team. It hurts the program. Brad needs to recruit a different type player. Now I got Luke Good in there and RJ. Be aggressive, freshman. You're in the game for a reason. There you go. Nice pass. Look, if Brad puts you in the game, he's desperate. Take advantage of it, RJ and Luke. This is your chance. This is your chance. Don't blow it. All right, give it to the freshman. Oh my gosh, who does Plummer think he is? Who do you think you are? Oh my gosh, dude. Give Give the ball to the freshman. I would rather see a freshman miss a shot than a fifth year senior. I would rather see a freshman play bad than a fifth year senior. There's nothing worse than a fifth year senior who cannot score or cannot do anything of use on the basketball court. We don't need to see that. So play the freshmen, let them play, and let's see what they can do. But a fifth year senior who sucks, no, we don't need that. We don't need it. At least the freshmen have a chance. At least they have a chance to get better. These fifth year seniors have no chance to get better. It's over. But if I would hope the freshmen would be the freshmen who are freshmen today. They better be putting in a good summer of making themselves better because I tell you right now, Jaden Epps and Ty Rogers, they're gonna be starting for Illinois. So if these three freshmen want to play, they better become a lot better. Because the three freshmen coming in, I know Jaden Epps and Ty Rogers. I know they're going to be able to come in. They're already better than anybody on the team when they come in day one. Day one, Jaden Epps and Ty Rogers will be better than anyone on that team day one. But they'll be freshmen, so you know how that goes. All right, Plummer with a big zero. Why is he playing? Williams with zero. A lot of zeros. A lot of zeros. We got Kofi with six, only six. Well, exactly, Kenosha. I don't need to see a fifth year senior do nothing. I would rather watch a freshman. I mean, that's just that's just the way it is. Man, Houston is giving Illinois a chance to come back, but they're just not taking it. All right, the freshmen, you have to be freshmen. Score the ball. You can't count on them, dude. The freshmen are too scary, man. There you go. Shoot that ball. There you go. Shoot the ball. Come on, have some confidence and do it, man. Illinois can't rebound. They're too unathletic to rebound. Give the ball to the freshmen. Get out of their way. Be aggressive, RJ. Be aggressive. There you go. The freshmen, they have to believe in themselves. They have to go for it. You can't count on your upperclassmen. You can't count on the fifth year seniors. You have to score. Man, dude, what a opportunity! What an opportunity for the freshmen to show everyone that they should be playing over these fifth year senior bums. Now, what about Brandon? Put Brandon in the game. Put the third freshman in the game. I mean, let's go with the freshmen. Let the freshmen carry us home. Call out the pick. How many times do I have to say that? Illinois never calls out the pick. It drives me crazy. There we go, RJ. Be aggressive. Oh gosh, there goes a fifth year senior ruining it for us. Thankfully, he got foul. I hope you make these free throws, Trent. I really do. I hope you make all three. I mean that. You've had such a rough season to end it. How is that a foul? What? What? Dude, if I was Houston's coach, I would get teed up. I would get teed up. I would get a technical on myself. That's a foul. That's a foul. Are you on drugs? Illinois, I'm telling you, they're getting all the breaks. Frazier sucks. Wow. Wow. Frazier's letting the team down. He's got to sit the bench, man. He's put him on the bench, coach. Put Brandon in the game. Put Brandon in the game. Put Brandon in the game, coach. What are you doing, coach? Why is Trent Frazier playing, coach? Explain it in the post game after your team loses. Foul. All right, so obviously Brad is gonna ride Trent Frazier no matter what. No matter what Trent Frazier does, Brad Underwood's gonna play him. It doesn't matter. Miss wide open threes, miss free throws, turn the ball over. Doesn't matter. Frazier is going to play the whole entire game no matter what. Brad's already made up his mind. And that's why Brad Underwood could be so stubborn sometimes. So stubborn in a stupid way sometimes. Shoot it, Luke. There we go. There we go. Freshman, it's up to you. It's up to you, freshman. It's up to you, freshman. You have to do it. It's the RJ and Luke show. Put Brandon in the game. Why not three freshmen? You know what's better than two freshmen? Three. Oh my gosh, dude. Plummer's terrible. Plummer can't play defense. He can't make a shot. He can't rebound. He can't box out. Why is Plummer in the game? Wow. Athletic right there. That's just athleticism. Illinois doesn't have that kind of athlete on their team. Give the ball to the freshman. Don't be stupid. Why? You know what that is? That's selfish basketball. That is selfish basketball. The freshmen are trying to get you back into the game, and what do? You shoot the three when you can't make a bucket. That is extremely selfish by Trent Frazier. I am sick and tired of that crap. A player being hot and Illinois players don't give them the ball. Plummer was hot last game. Did they give him the ball? No. Right, that's exactly right. Boys in the Hood versus the Cosby Show. Illinois gets the most corniest Brian Gumble, Bill Cosby type player, type athlete. That's how they operate. And we go against hood players, and we never can match up. We just can't beat them. Too slow, too unathletic, can't do nothing. But Trent Frazier needs to sit the bench. He needs to sit the bench right now. He's hurting the team. He's hurting the team. Luke Good and RJ Melendez should be taking all the shots. I'm just going to give it to you straight. They should take every shot for the rest of this game, as long as they're in the game. Well, Kofi, if you can get Kofi open, he could take a little dunk. But I'll tell you, man, Coach Brad Underwood, I don't know, man. He needs to be smacked across his face. Keeping Trent Frazier in this game like that's just hurting your team. You're embarrassing your team doing that. Having Frazier play is an embarrassment to your team. You're just telling your team you don't want them to win. This is too easy. It's too easy for Houston. They're too athletic. It's just too easy. Illinois just can't compete. Well, second half comes around. Brad Underwood better have it through everyone's head that the freshmen need to shoot all the shots. If Brad Underwood cares about winning, he will make it known that every single shot should be taken by the freshmen. Unless you're wide open for a dunk. Then of course, take a dunk. Where's Brandon at? Put Brandon in the game. Why is Plummer and Frazier out there? Someone, why? Why? I want the three freshmen out there. That's what I want. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take a lucky shot any day of the week. But you know what? Here's the thing. Now listen to this. Listen to me carefully now. You go on Twitter right now, and you'll have on Twitter, people are going to say that Trent Frazier had a great first half. Because Trent Frazier hit that shot, that means he had a great first half. That's the kind of bull crap that I got to deal with on Twitter. Well, Smitty, you got 5-year seniors who can't do anything. Why are they playing? They shouldn't play. But Brad Underwood is too emotional. He has feelings, and he doesn't want to hurt their little feelings. Man, forget feelings. It's about winning. I don't care if your feelings are hurt, because guess what? You hurt my feelings by being a 5th-year senior and not being able to score. How about that? Corbello, you have 0 points. You hurt my feelings. How about that? Plummer, 0. Williams, 0. Frazier, 6. Would have 3, but he made a lucky shot at the end of the half. Good for him. Granderson, a 0. All right, the freshmen have 11 points combined. Put Brandon in the game. Put Brandon into the game. Like I said, what's better than two freshmen? Three. Man, Brad Underwood has to be in this locker room. He has to tell his team, tell his guards, get the ball to Luke and RJ. That's our offense. That's the offense. Give the ball to RJ and Luke. That's the offense. It's just simple. It's so simple they won't do it. Well, DeMonte's a fifth year senior. He should have been benched the entire year. Um, the whole year he should have been benched. But Brad Underwood, he has feelings, and he doesn't want to hurt his feelings. But I don't know. As a head coach, it's about winning. Take your feelings and throw them in the garbage can. It's all about who's the best player. I don't care if you've been here for 5, 10 years. I want people who are going to help me win. Well, probably no more. Jacob Granderson probably won't play again. Demonte Williams probably won't play again. There's a chance that Corbello might not play again. There's a chance he might not play. Um, but clearly, Luke Good and RJ are the best offensive players on the court for the Illini today. Give them the ball and get out of their way. But Frazier hit a three to end the half, so that means he had a great first half. You know, so Trent Frazier kept them in the game. It's because of his heroics in his first half. The typical nonsense. Yeah, Corbello with that bad pass. Nothing new there, though. If he starts DeMonte Williams in the second half, that should prove to anyone that winning is not the priority with Brad Underwood. That's just evidence. That would be evidence. That'd be overwhelming evidence that he does not care about winning. And why would you have a head coach if you don't care about winning? Well, I'll put it this way, Kenosha. If Illinois guards don't humble themselves and get the ball to the freshmen, they will lose this game. Unless Trent or Plummer get hot and score 15 points in 8 minutes, then of course that would help. Charles Barkley saying what I've been saying this whole year. Charles Barkley just said what I've been saying this whole year. That's basketball by the people who are not little kids. You can't make a shot, go to the rim, draw a foul, go to the free throw line. That is common basketball that players today don't know nothing about. Young people today don't know anything about it. Shoot that three, 0 for 50, doesn't matter. Shoot it again. That, I tell you, that drives me crazy. If you're cold, drive to the rim. That's how it always was. You were in you would shoot. Oh, I'm a little bit off right now. Let me drive to the rim, do some free throw shooting, get myself into a rhythm. But of course, different game we play today. Yeah, if Demonte Williams starts the second half, dude, Brad Underwood, he might as well turn in his resignation papers. You know, too bad Demonte wasn't half the player his dad was. That'd be nice. Demonte's dad, Frank Williams. The one thing about Frank Williams that drove me crazy, and this is why Frank Williams never made the NBA. Frank Williams would always play one half of first team All American basketball and then play the other half like a player that's a walk on. That was Frank Williams' career at Illinois. It drove me crazy. He could not put together a whole half, a whole game. That's how he played. First or second half, All American. The other half, a walk on. Drove me crazy. If Frank Williams if he could have played both halves like he at his best, he would have been first team All American. He would have been the best guard in the country, and he would have been drafted. But his son has no skill. I mean, his son can't even play a good half. He can't even do that much. So I don't know what happened. I don't know. Just don't know. But just didn't work out. That's all. Demonte Williams just had a failed career at Illinois. Just didn't work out. So sad for him. All right, so both teams are shooting pathetic. Um, Rebounding, Illinois is being out rebounded overall by a little bit. Um, Illinois has more turnovers than assists. 9 turnovers, 6 assists. You hate to see it. But Houston is not playing much better, really. They're not really playing that much better. Basically, you got this Moore. Moore has 11. Edwards has 9. The guards are killing them. But it's kind of weird though because um, if I go on Twitter, they'll tell me that Illinois plays great defense. Their guards play such great defense, but yet in this game, it's Houston's guards that are just killing Illinois. So we just look. So 11-9. and 5. And then Illinois, their guards 6, 0, 0, 0. I would call that a big difference, wouldn't you? So Houston's 3 guards 9, 5, 11. Illinois 6, 0, 0, 0. Guard play is that's what it is in basketball nowadays for sure. Nowadays, it's all about guard play, and you're just not getting any production from your guards, not defensively or offensively. Emulate the Villanova program. I'm all for it. Buy players. I'll do it. I'll take it. Buy players. I'm all for Illinois being like Villanova or any other these programs. Buy players. There goes Brian Gumble. Brian Gumble has a lot of his relatives playing for Illinois right now. All right, man. Halftime. Come on with it, man. Come on now. Come on. Ominous turn of events for Illinois. Turnovers, bricks, transition buckets for Houston. This can snowball quickly. The Illinois offense is anemic. uh, and there's Jeremy Werner, Illinois guy. Defense is playing pretty well. That's a lie. No, it's not. Um, at least he can admit the offense is broken. But no, they're not playing good. Houston has missed a lot of wide open shots. Are you kidding me? Well, you know, why would you let Kofi beat you anyway? Like if you scout Illinois, if you scout Illinois, you would say we can't let Kofi beat us. If Frazier and Plummer get hot and they both score 20 points, well, that was bad luck for us. We'll just that's bad luck. But man, you got one half. You got one half to change your destiny. Like I said, they're not going to let Kofi beat them. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You got to give it to the freshman. That's what you got to do. Leave it up to the freshman. Plummer sucks, dude. Oh, jeez. All right, let's get on with it, people. Let's get on with it. Brad Underwood in the locker room telling his fifth-year seniors what kind of disappointments they are. Telling the team that it's all about the freshmen. Kofi's being triple teamed. Can't count on him to help you. If it wasn't for the freshmen, Illinois would be losing by 20 points for a fact. I mean, that's not a joke. So the freshmen have prevented Illinois from being blown out up to this point with their 11 points. They would have more than 11 if Illinois' guards would be dedicated to giving them the ball. Recognize who can score on your team and then give them the ball. All right, both teams struggling offensively, but Illinois has those 9 turnovers, and Kofi's being triple teamed, so that's the big problem here. All right, going into the second half. Yeah, you can see Houston. I'm sure the coach. I'm sure Kelvin Sampson's telling his players, we got to come out that second half and trap them. We got to trap them, make them turn the ball over. Because Illinois is the worst team in basketball whenever they're being pressured. Whenever they're being pressured, Illinois can't pass, they can't dribble. It's really amazing. All right, here we go. There we go. You got 20 minutes. 20 minutes to go to the Sweet 16 or go home. It's all on you. And DeMonte Williams is starting the second half. Well, Brad Underwood just doesn't care about his program. My only problem is Kofi can't make free throws, so you don't want him going to the line. I tell you what, Kobe's got to make his free throws if he's going to get the ball and draw fouls. I mean, that's what it's going to come down to. So if he can make his free throws, that's going to really help. There you go, Kofi. There you go. Good job. Good job. We need every point we can get. Why is DeMonte Williams on the floor? Let's see, 0 points. I why is he playing? Oh my gosh, dude. Man, Illinois is so unathletic it hurts. Illinois is so unathletic it hurts. Same starting lineup. DeMonte Williams is starting for no reason whatsoever. Makes no sense. Brad Underwood doesn't want to win the game. Plummer's out there. DeMonte's out there. Brad just is not. He doesn't want to win. There you go, Kofi. There you go. Well, Kofi, you gotta learn how to box out, man. Well, Illinois doesn't practice boxing out. That's a fact. That's just a fact that no one can tell me differently. Illinois does not coach boxing out. A simple fundamental of basketball, Illinois players do not possess the most elementary of basketball fundamentals, and that's a fact. That is a absolute fact. They don't call out picks. They don't box out. They don't know how to set a pick. They don't know how to move without the ball effectively. Um, he was fouled, but don't tell nobody. I hope he was fouled after the way he shot that ball. Yeah, he's fouled from behind. Kofi was fouled from behind. That's why he missed so horribly. But the referees, they're just not going to call it. That's. Oh, we got to make it. That's Plummer. Send him down. Well, his judgment about who he plays is definitely worth a conversation. At least Kofi went for it, but he's just too unathletic. And now he gets a foul. That's terrible, Kofi. That's terrible. You can't get silly fouls, man. I appreciate your hustle, but you got to be careful, man. It's like Illinois players have concrete shoes on. They're so slow. They're so unathletic. It's just, oh, here we go. Luke Good's in the game. Now where's RJ at? Maybe Trent Frazier said, I'm going to give you the ball, you shoot it. Maybe that's what Trent told him. I'm going to give you the ball, you shoot it. Ah, Luke, you wish you got that tap in. I wish. All right, Illinois, man, Illinois needs to they need to score now. Houston is playing bad. Houston is not playing good. They're giving you a chance to win this game. Well, Reggie Miller, what you say is right. But Reggie Miller, having watched Illinois play this year, I can tell you that Kofi doesn't think like that. 99.9% of the time when Kofi gets the ball, he doesn't know what he's going to do. He doesn't know what he's going to do if he's double teamed. He just doesn't have the basketball IQ to know how to think like that. So it's not going to happen. I think DeMonte. I I don't know, man. I think it's a personal. I think it's just personal feelings. I think Brad Underwood, after spending 5 years with him, or four years, whatever, however long Brad's been with him, I think this is just Brad having feelings for DeMonte and wanting him to get a chance to play, even though it's costing his team. I guess he just doesn't care. Well, like it. Okay, Illinois loses this game, they'll just say that Houston was a better team. Illinois, they just weren't good enough, and this is a Houston team that I just learned before the game started. They're missing two of their best players. That's insane. Houston is missing their best player, and the second guy they're missing is one of their other best players, and they're still beating Illinois. That's insane. How is that possible, you might ask? Well, Plummer 0, Williams 0, Curbelo 0, Granderson 0, and Frazier 6, and Kofi 10. That's how. Get RJ in the game. Um, Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's thinking we'll have one freshman out there at a time. Maybe that's what Brad's thinking. I don't know who. I don't know if you ever got rid of Brad. You know, you want. I guess you want a guy who more than anything can recruit. More than anything, you need recruits. Because in college basketball, you know, if you can recruit really good and get really great players, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of coach you are, really. For the most part, I mean, you can be so good that you can overcome and just win games. So more than anything, I would want a coach that can recruit and start from there. There you go. He was strong with the ball. Uh, he tried to block it, but you're too slow. You're not explosive. You're too slow, Kofi. That's all. And Demonte Williams is still in the game. So is Plummer. So is Plummer. That's a dynamic duo. Dynamic duo of Demonte Williams and Alfonso Plummer. Well, Reggie Miller, don't you know, Reggie Miller, that Alfonso Plummer is a streaky shooter? Whenever he does score, it's always in like 5 minutes and then it's over. Like Plummer can drop 15 points in like 12 minutes and then not score another point the rest of the game. That's Alfonso Plummer. He right now he's useless. He can't contribute. So get him out of here. We need offense. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Why is Luke Good out there if you're not going to give him the ball? Why is Luke Good out there if he can't get the ball? That's what I want to know. Man, I feel sorry for Trent Frazier. I do, man. I really do, dude. You know, I. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Why? Get Demonte Williams out the game. Gosh dang, Brad. What? Yes, just grab your head and ask yourself, why is Demonte Williams in the game? That exactly. Grab your head and ask yourself, why is Demonte Williams on the court? Oh my gosh. Moore's just killing them. Just killing them with his athleticism. And I don't know where he got fouled, but okay. All right, this game is slipping away. RJ's in the game. DeMonte's out. Brad said enough is enough. But is it too late? Is it too late for Brad Underwood? Give the ball to the freshman. That's all right. That's all right. You shot the ball. You can't make them all. You can't make all of them, but you shot the ball. That's good. Illinois has to score. I mean, it's obvious. Get the ball, RJ. All right, drive the ball, RJ. Oh, if he could have made that, that would have been sweet. Kofi's not athletic. You know he's not athletic. He's not explosive. So it's hard. And it's hard for him. He's getting tired though. Kofi's getting tired because he's been working hard. So you're gonna have to put him on the bench. All right, he's made his free throws, so that's a positive. You need him to make his free throws because we need every point we can get. Five out of five. Let's make it 6 out of 6. 6 out of 6. There you go. There you go, Kofi. That's great. That's fantastic by him. We needed every single one of those free throws. All right, play a little defense. More than anything, grab the rebound. Get the rebound more than anything. They're just too athletic. Houston is just so athletic superior to them, it's not even funny. All right, give the ball to the freshman and let him work. Trent Frazier can't understand that. Look at that. Oh, come on. You got to make this. He made it too, but it didn't count. That's unfortunate. Hey, maybe Reggie Miller could be the coach for Illinois. He understands basketball. How about Reggie Miller be our next coach? Make it real simple. I'm just dropped my. I'm so happy to see it. I'm just telling you, man. Give the freshmen the ball and get out of their way. That's the story of this game. And they deserve to start next game too. If Illinois wins this game, they deserve to start. Illinois is so unathletic. It's unbelievable. Man, they're just, oh my gosh, dude. It's embarrassing. Take him, RJ. When you get that ball, take that player. You can take him. Man, Curbelo hasn't played. Man, Curbelo must be. Man, he must. Man, he don't like Curbelo. Nice pass. There we go. We needed it. All right. All right. The freshmen have earned a starting position next game if Illinois wins. All right. Give it to the freshmen. Let the freshmen make the decisions. There you go, Luke. Do something, you and RJ. Put it together. All right, look at Luke. Look good telling him what to do. Look at Luke. Look at Luke telling him what to do. That's all right. I tell you what, Luke Good has a better understanding than anyone else on that court or what to do. As you've seen there, Luke wanted RJ to cut to the rim. That didn't happen. He wanted Trent Frazier to come off that pick. That didn't happen. So Luke Good is on the court, vocal, wanting to win. That is what I love to see. Luke Good is impressing me today. He's vocal. He understands basketball. He's right. RJ should be slashing to the rim. I've said that the whole year. Um, so I love to see it. All right, it's the freshman show. All right. All right. RJ and Luke Good, they will be the ones to win this game. Get them the ball and let's make it happen. But I'm just so happy for Luke Good though. Luke Goody, being so vocal like that, not being scared. I just love to see it. That's the kind of player I want to see. Kind of attitude, the kind of basketball IQ, you know. And that's what RJ has to do. RJ needs to cut to the rim. He needs to be aggressive like that. Um, so I'm sure during the timeout, I'm sure Luke Good is talking to him, saying, "Hey RJ, you gotta slash to that rim. You have to." And he's right. So let's see what happens. Right here, I want to hear. It's not about I'm a fifth year senior. You can't tell me what to do. No, this is about winning. I don't care if it's a freshman. I don't care who it is. If they're being vocal and they're trying to win, they're trying to help everyone. You got to listen to it. Doesn't matter if he's a freshman. He wants to win. He wants to make it happen. All right, give it to the freshman when you get. Okay, first of all, rebound the dang ball, man. Rebound the ball. Start with that. Play defense, run and get the rebound. We'll start with that. Then let's get the ball to the freshman. Let's get some points. That's all right. They're just too athletic for you. That's all. Just get the ball to the freshman. Let's score. Oh my gosh! See? Oh gosh! How Kofi is unable to pass out of a double team, that's beyond belief. That's just terrible. And number two, besides that, um, no one's helping him though. No one's helping him. No one's helping him. It's unbelievable. No one helps. Like, you gotta run over there and help him. Illinois players are dumb. They're some of the dumbest basketball IQ players I ever seen in my life. They're just, man, dude. Make it happen, RJ. Do something. Throw it behind you. Throw it behind you. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. So sad to see. Kofi has nothing left. He has no energy. There we go, RJ. Well, the referees have been embarrassing this game. No doubt about it. But with that said, Illinois, if they lose this game, it won't be because of the referees. It'll be because of the lack of scoring from the fifth year seniors. You got to overcome. That's all there's to it. You got to overcome. You got to overcome the referees. You got to overcome your unathleticism. You being unathletic. You have to overcome your fifth year seniors doing absolutely nothing. You got to overcome all that. Hello, Charles. All right, Kofi's got to rest and make this free throw. If Kofi only had the energy to dunk that ball, that'd be much better. But it's whatever. He scored. Yeah. So I don't want to hear. I tell you, Illinois loses this game. You'll go on Twitter. The referees cost them. The referees. No, 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 no. The referees didn't cost Illinois. No, no. What cost Illinois was Trent Frazier having 6 points, Plummer with 4, Williams with 0, Corbello 0, Granderson was 0. Um, that's the story. The referees aren't they're not making you shoot 5 out of 19 from 3-point land. The referees don't have you shooting 15 out of 40 from the floor. They didn't cause you to have 11 turnovers. So, and Houston has how many points off those 11 turnovers? Maybe 20 something. And you got Moore having 17, having the game of his life because they're just too athletic. I mean, just look at this. Well, he wasn't even hanging on the rim. His momentum was carrying him forward, so he had to hang on the rim to swing back. It's like Reggie Miller said, or anyone who's seen it, If he dunks it and he lets go, he's going to land on his head. But common sense isn't common anymore. The referees are morons, and that's been the story of the whole every game just about. So it's nothing new. So, but that call is not the reason why Illinois is losing though. So all that is a an embarrassing call, but you got to overcome it. You just got to overcome that. You got 8 minutes, man. 8 minutes to determine your future. And Curbelo has not played since the very beginning of the game. No, I know you're not saying that. I'm just telling you what Twitter people are going to say. The people on Twitter are going to blame the referees to why Illinois lost. And I'm going to tell them you're wrong. Illinois did not lose because of the referees. They lost because of their pathetic offense of their fifth-year seniors. Come on, Kofi. There you go. There you go. Kofi 7 out of 7 from the free throw line, and we needed every one of them. All right, we gotta play defense, rebound. He's just too tall, too athletic, too good for you to stop. That's all that is. Nice pass. Well, I mean, you could have called that a foul. Could have called that a foul. Man, Carbelo's going to transfer. I'm telling you right now. Andre Curbelo will not be with the Illinois next year. I can guarantee you that. Brad Underwood keeping him on the bench this entire time. That is the nail in the coffin. I promise you, I guarantee you. Andre Curbelo will not be in Illini next year for a fact. I don't know if Andre has said something to Brad that has ended this relationship, but it's over though. It's over. Andre Curbelo is transferring from Illinois. That's a fact. You can't force feed him. You can't do it. They're trying to force feed Kofi, and that's not the way to go. The freshmen score, you got to score. Don't get. Oh my gosh, Demonte Williamson. Oh, now it's over. It's over. It's over. You know, Illinois players get double teamed. They can't pass out of a double team. That might be something that Brad wants to coach up next time. Well, the fact that DeMonte Williams can play but Cabello can't, that's what you got to explain to me. DeMonte Williams can play, but he can't. That like Brad's got to explain that. So this is over, my friend. This is over. Um so I'm telling you right now, Kofi, Trent, Alfonso, DeMonte, Andre, Jacob, they will not be on the team next year. I promise you. I promise you. Kofi will either try to go to the NBA, which won't happen. He'll go play overseas or wherever, or he'll transfer to a good program. Kofi will not be back. Unless Illinois can come up with a way he can make $1 million at the school, he's gone. Andre Cabello is going to transfer after this. If you think he's going to stay at Illinois when Brad Underwood has cursed him to the bench this entire game, it's not happening. So um, next year, all we're going to have on the team is Omar, Benjamin, Luke, RJ, and Brandon might transfer. You know, Brandon never gets to play. He might transfer also. Um, so you're going to have 3 freshmen, maybe 3 sophomore if Brandon doesn't transfer, and Omar and Benjamin, and then that other dude. Illinois will not make the tournament next year. That's easy to say. So Illinois will not be winning the Big Ten. They will not be making the tournament next year. So it's not even going to be worth watching them. Well, I'll watch them because of the freshman and sophomore. I'll watch their development, but they're not gonna win. Well, you go on Twitter, you know, a player shouldn't even be on Twitter because if you can't take the bad with the good, don't be on there. That's all. But Illinois, at the end of the day, the 5th-year seniors have a combined 10 points. So, there you go. Frazier 6, Plummer 4, Williams 0. Well, the excuses have already begun on Twitter. Trent Frazier had pink eye last month. It's still affecting him. That's why he sucked. Houston is just a really good team. Plummer made a 3. Now he's got to make the free throw. That's a 3. That's a 3, no doubt about it. Now, we know Plummer can catch fire for 5 minutes and make every shot he shoots. That can happen. Now the question is it going to happen? We better hope it happens. Now we know Plummer can catch fire for 5 minutes. So Illinois could win this game. It is possible. Give it to Plummer and let him try. See if he's hot. Say, hey Plummer, we're gonna give you the ball. Shoot the three. See if you're hot or not. Wow, nice touch. He's just too good for him. All right, we need Plummer to shoot this three, man. Give it to Plummer. Now they're gonna double team Plummer because why not? Illinois offensively is horrendous. And goes Frazier doing what Frazier's done all tournament. Why aren't the freshmen in the game? That's what I want to know. Illinois is an embarrassment. Well, I'm going to say this was a horrible season because it is. It's a horrible season because you're losing to a team that is missing their best player, and the other player they're missing is one of their best players also, and yet you're still getting beat. So, well, I've said it before 1,000 times. I'll say it again. Trent Frazier has let the program down by scoring 6 points today. Williams has always let the program down, scoring 0 today. Corbello has been kicked off the team, so he has 0. And Coleman Hawkins with 3, another useless player. Um, Plummer has 8. Well, after this horrible season comes to an end, we have I have Chicago White Sox baseball. We have the Chicago Bulls. Hopefully, the Chicago Bulls can get healthy, which it doesn't look like that's ever going to happen. It doesn't seem like the Chicago Bulls will be fully healthy this year. It's always something. It's always something. So that's unfortunate. I'm hoping by some miracle the Chicago Bulls can be fully healthy as a team, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So that's too bad. The Chicago White Sox, they haven't made enough moves to be a true World Series threat. That's disappointing, but there's still time to do something more. But they're still going to be a good team. Illini football, I'm excited. Uh, we'll see what they can do. Um, I like what the coaching staff is doing. They're recruiting as good as you can recruit, considering your programs in the sewer. I mean, so when you're not buying players and your program sucks, you can only recruit. You can't really recruit too well. But considering how bad the program has been, they're getting some decent recruiting, I guess, from when you consider that. So, and once again, Houston is missing their best player. I can't say it enough. They're missing their best player. And also the other guy that they're missing, he's another guy who's one of their best players. So this isn't a fully healthy Houston team that they're getting blown out by. Plummer's got to shoot threes. Plummer and Goody. You got nothing to lose now. So the season's come to an end though. So where's Spaghetti Factory at? Where's Spaghetti Factory at? I guess he's not going to show up, huh? Well, it's too bad. Well, I predicted that Illinois would lose in the second round of the tournament. That was my prediction. I was right. I also told you that Illinois offensively is an inconsistent team and they have no chance of going anywhere, and I was proven right once again. I'm not a delusional Illinois fan. I am a reality Illini fan. I see it for what it is. 26% from three-point land. 34% from the floor. 14 turnovers. You cannot win in the tournament against a decent team shooting this poorly and have this many turnovers and being out rebounded this bad. Once again, Chattanooga is a terrible team. That's how they were able to win that game, even though they shot so bad, played so bad. Because of Plummer. Plummer scored 15 points in the second half. That's how they won that game. Houston would beat Chattanooga by 50. If Houston played Chattanooga tomorrow, they would beat them by 50. So this is the last time we're going to see DeMonte Williams and Trent Frazier and Alfonso Plummer, Kofi, Jacob. Just shoot a three. You got nothing to lose. Illinois is sad. They are pathetically sad. Fire the coach. Fire the coach. Get rid of everybody. Get rid of them all. Fire the whole program. All right. All right. I want everybody who's commented on my videos telling me I'm wrong. I want you to come back to my channel, and I want you to tell me that you were wrong and I was right. If I was wrong, I would say I was wrong. So, come back to my channel and tell me I was right. So I guess nobody's coming to tell me I was right, huh? That's okay. That's all right. Then maybe next time they'll listen to me. I'm telling you, even right now, shoot the three. As soon as you get that ball, shoot a three. You've got nothing to lose. Every time you get the ball, shoot the three immediately. You got nothing to lose. Well, like I say, let's do some math together, okay? Let me break out the old calculator, huh? Where's the old calculator at? Let's do the math. All right. We're going to go guards. 18 plus 21. My gosh. Plus 12. All right. That equals 51. 51 points for 3 guards. All right. Let's go 6. 8 plus 8 plus 0. 14. Um, what more can I say? What more can I say? What more can I say? Your guard, the Houston guards absolutely destroyed Illinois' guards. It's not even a debate. It's not close. It's an absolute fact in every way. With the human eye, you can see it. Any way you want to look at, you can see it, and that's just the facts. That is absolute. That's astounding. The Houston guards, they're too athletic, too aggressive for Illinois guards. Illinois guards, like I said, Bryant Gumbel, Bill Cosby, corny type dudes. Um, they just don't have they just don't have that ability to overcome. But the big story, Andre Curbelo is transferring from Illinois. That's the big story from this game. That's the big story from this game. Andre Curbelo is transferring from Illinois. You heard it here first. Breaking news. Andre Curbelo is transferring from Illinois. He's out of here. I do wish him the best. I hope wherever he goes, I hope he's able to not turn the ball over and make layups. I hope he becomes the point guard we all hoped he could become. And this has been a pathetic season by a pathetic team. And they lose in a pathetic way. He's just too fast. He's too fast. That's how he's doing it. It's only right he makes that. Yeah, pretty much airball. Illuminati's Pizza sounds good to me. Well, this where's Spaghetti Factory at though? No, it's over now. Season's over, boys. Big, 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 big. Big changes coming to the Illini roster. You will never ever see Kofi, Trent, Alfonso, DeMonte, Andre, Jacob, and maybe Brandon ever again. Well, Spaghetti Factory was being delusional. That's all. He was just being delusional. I used to be like that too. When I was young, I used to be delusional. I used to be so hopeful, but then I grew up and I said, you know what? Um, I can't be delusional anymore. I got to deal with reality. NIT in 2023, that's a realistic goal. I would say that's a realistic goal. Try to make the NIT. That's about right. I think that's realistic. Um, so overall, let's look at the last stats of the day. 34% from the floor, 24% from three, 81% from the free throw line. Too bad they couldn't shoot more of them. Out rebounded in a big way in 15 turnovers. That's that's it. Wow. I'm not surprised. I don't know if anybody's surprised. I'm not surprised. Trent Frazier crying. He should be crying. He scored 8 points. He scored 8 points in the biggest, most important game of his senior year. DeMonte Williams ends his career with 0 points. Jacob ends his career with 0. Andre ends his career with 0. Um, yeah, yeah, not good, is it? Well, when Illinois won the Big Ten, I said Illinois is possibly one of the worst all-time Big Ten champions. And I stand by what I said once again. Even though Illinois won the Big Ten regular season title, I said many times they were a bad team. They're one of the worst teams ever who won the Big Ten regular season. And I stand by what I said. So, there it is. All right, 23-10. And, yeah, it's over. It's over. So, they get past Chattanooga by 1 point, and they get blown out by Houston. When you really look at it, I mean, if you're really looking at it, let's look at this really. I mean, Illinois has been on the edge of losing every game they've played. I mean, look at this. Look, 5 points, 3 points, 5 points, 2 points, 1, 2. I mean, Illinois has been living on the edge of winning and losing to end the year. I mean, they easily could have won or lost all these games. So, I'm sure Twitter will have excuses after excuses whenever they update. So, Houston, a lot of Houston stuff. Um, so last year Illinois lost in the second round. This year they repeat the same thing. I guess Illinois can't make it past the second round under Brad Underwood. I guess that's just the reality of it. So there it is. Brad Underwood cannot get past the second round with this Illini program. The proof is in the pudding. All right, nothing else to say. So what we'll do, I'll do a Illinois basketball season wrap up where I will give my thoughts about each individual player on this team, and then talk about the future, the immediate future of the program, and I'll make that video, and that will be the cap of Illinois basketball for this season. A very disappointing, horrible year of horrible basketball played by horrible players. And that's just the truth. All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. It's been a fun time, but it ends. It ends. It ends just badly. Um, Hello, Derek. Well, Derek, like I've been saying, Kofi, Trent, Alfonso, Demonte, Andre Curbelo, Jacob Granderson, maybe Brandon are gone. The three freshmen coming in, Jay Neps, Ty Rogers, Sincere Harris, will welcome them with open arms. Ty Rogers and Jaden Epps will be starting day one. I can tell you that much. Ty Rogers, Jaden Epps will start day one. So it'll probably be Ty Rogers, Jaden Epps, RJ Melendez, Luke Goody, with either with a big man transferring in, Dane. Dane will probably play center over Omar Payne. That's going to be our starting five next year. So we'll see. But Andre Cabello is transferring out. That's breaking news. I'm breaking the news to you. Andre Cabello is gone. So you heard it here first. But anyway, I'm going to do a basketball season recap. I'll go through each player and the immediate future, and that'll be at the end of that. But all right, catch you guys next time, man.